BTS Jungkook is so talented in all areas, including vocal and dance, that he is selected as a representative all-rounder of idols. With his amazing abilities, he is currently the center of BTS. Is it because he started to work earlier than his friends? These days, he has become much more mature. And in an interview he said, "I have a lot learned from the members. Whenever I'm tired and having a hard time, I'm able to make up my mind again by seeing mature elder members." Jungkook grew up to be such a great adult, but in the eyes of other members, he remains as the youngest forever. Recently, there was a post about how to make Jungkook cry in 5 seconds. And it became a hot issue. Especially if you mention this, his eyes start to tear up and burst into tears. What would be this one word that make him cry? BTS made a guest appearance on the radio show Escape 2 O'Clock Culture show several times. Especially on this day, Jungkook recovered his condition after being misdiagnosed with a flu. So it was the first program that everyone appeared together. In the beginning, two hosts introduced fans' stories that they witnessed BTS. An army reported that there was a person who had a noticeable hairstyle in a Korean soup restaurant, so she looked closely and it was Suga. She didn't pretend to know him to not bother him. But she was surprised because he was eating too lethargic. Suga explained, "I usually eat rice if it's there, and I don't eat it if isn't there. I don't eat in a hurry." That explains why he has a slim figure. In addition, some fans were surprised to see Jungkook in Hongdae. Jungkook told the behind story that he went to Hongdae alone, for the first time in his life to get some fresh air. He was also surprised to find a dance team performing on the street with BTS songs. While talking about heartwarming stories, the host asked for a behind story on why Jungkook cried at the last concert. Jungkook replied that he was crying because he thought of his family and army. He showed an emotional side, saying, "When I try speak, tears always come out first." V said that unlike when Jungkook first debuted, he now has become more mature. In the past, he was so soft-hearted that he shed tears when he was asked if he is crying. Although when there were only few tears in his eyes, when he was asked if he was crying, he instantly started to cry even more. Taehyung jokingly added, "When I ask Jungkook if he cries, he sometimes hits me." The members say they're sad that crybaby Jungkook is gone. But he still remains his soft heart behind the stage. Especially at the Singapore concert in 2019, he crouched down and cried alone. Because he was not fully satisfied with his performance. He looked perfect to the fans. But he could not perform just as he imagined himself to be because he wasn't feeling well. Jungkook became a public figure early in life, is careful about everything he does. However, you can see him as an ordinary young man in his 20s behind the stage and in his daily life. Sometimes it may be better to cry as much as he wants rather than to hold back tears. Instead of trying to show only the strong side. We hope he can express his sorrow as much as he wants when he is sad.